Hi, this is Dean Graziosi, and welcome to this week's blog. Hey, thanks for all the killer responses. So many of you signed up for the Edge event, which is going to be phenomenal. I can't wait to meet so many of you. If you didn't sign up, because you absolutely can't this year, and money is just, it'll take food off the table and not pay your bills, don't stress about it. Get your butt there next year. Absorb the information on this site. Study my books. If you're in the Success Academy, do your homework. Take action. This is the time for you to make money. But the ones who said yes, I want to say congratulations. I can't wait to meet you. But one other thing, which happens a lot when we have an opportunity, some people are on the fence, they're thinking about it, they were on vacation, or they didn't get their email on time. We've got a flood of emails, even some phone calls today of people saying, I missed the early bird special. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to extend it for an entire week. Another week, you can get the early bird special. We are going to sell out. There's no question about it. So if you want to be a part of the Edge, if you don't know what the Edge is and you're seeing this video, you need to watch last week's blog for sure. So you click over here, it'll say weekly video blogs. Click over there, find the weekly video blogs, watch the one from last week. It'll explain the Edge and your opportunity. If you just were one of the people who called me or emailed me, click the link below and get the early bird special before we do close it down. Again, we sell out every single year, and I'd love for you to get that discount. Okay, that's one thing. Secondly, I want to let you know what we're working on. An update. Like I said, I read as many of the posts on here as I possibly can. And I've read a couple strings where you guys want chat on here. And there's some other updates. Well, I want you to know that we hired somebody to take deangraziosi.com to the next level, which is going to include chats and more advanced profiles and a lot of new surprises I don't even want to share. It's probably going to take us about 3 months. But I want you to know that deangraziosi.com is going to the next level. I don't know if you realize how big it's gotten. You know, when we first created this, I never would have imagined that it grew so big. It was my hope, it was my dream to create a place where it's people helping people, supporting each other, a positive vibe, lots of good wisdom and direction, and people sharing when they're making money, people sharing when they're struggling. People sharing when they're just having a tough day. And there's all of us there to support you. My weekly blogs. Right now, when we started my weekly blogs 2 years ago, we had about 300 people a week following. Last week's blog, 18,000 of you watched it. That's where we've evolved to. Over 100,000 unique people a month come to deangraziosi.com, and we've helped. This site has helped people grow to another level. Even, you know, there's some of you that are on the edge of your first deal and you haven't yet, but I see how you're evolving as a person, evolving with your mindset, evolving with new friends, or just thinking outside the box. And that's really what this site was meant to do. This site was meant to make you feel at home about thinking about a bigger future rather than everybody around you telling you that you can't do it, or telling you the world's messed up, or the president's no good, or the Congress is no good, or the government's no good, or America's no good. Listen, I'm not dogging those people, but the majority of the people in our country, maybe the planet, are naysayers. They look at what's wrong. They look at the glass half empty. And if I even am a tiny part of creating a place where you can turn to every single week and get inspiration and motivation and actual techniques and tools to take your life to the next level, well then I feel pretty darn good about all the work I put in. We want to grow this to be the #1 social network on the planet for inspiring people and getting them to take action. And you know what? We're on our way to doing that. And I love it. So thank you for all the work. Thank you for everything you do. When I say all the work, meaning when you guys see somebody having a tough day, I love that you guys help them. You see somebody that says, I just can't do this. And there's people saying, I thought that too until I did my first deal. So thank you for helping me create a place of people helping people. Again, if you didn't get the Edge, if you're one of the people who called our office or emailed me, I'm extending the Edge discount for an entire week. Please take advantage of it. I know you have to look in to see if, you know, if you have kids. I so know what it's like to travel if you have kids. You're going to leave them home for a couple days. You're going to take them. You got to find babysitters. You got to get off work possibly. You got to, I know all the stuff. But at the end of the day, remember, if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you get. And May, it's a little warm, but it's really nice down here. The hotel we're having it at has a great pool, has a place for kids, all kinds of great stuff. So if you missed last week, you can click below and get set up with that. And if you have any other suggestions about deangraziosi.com going to like DG 3.0, next level, if you have any thoughts on how you'd love to see this site improve, what would you like to be on this site? What are you missing? We're making a great list, but I'd love to hear your feedback. I'm Dean Graziosi. I'll talk to you next week.